Don't skip. Have you ever felt trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and distractions? Modern life relentlessly pulls us in countless directions, with endless phone notifications, mounting work pressures, and ever-increasing expectations. Your mind becomes a battleground, where negative voices and constant noise drown out the peace you desperately long for. You yearn to focus, to feel in control, yet the harder you try, the more it seems like you're drifting further away from yourself. Pause for a moment and listen. What if the key to conquering your mind and reclaiming the power of focus lies in the teachings of Stoicism, an ancient guide to inner calm and self-mastery? This isn't just some distant abstract philosophy. It's a collection of practical lessons tested over centuries by individuals who faced the toughest challenges imaginable. If they could overcome these struggles, why can't you? In the next few minutes, I will share invaluable insights distilled from the essence of Stoicism. These aren't empty platitudes, but actionable principles that can transform the way you approach life and gain control over your mind. Stay focused, because everything you need to start mastering yourself is right here. Are you ready to take the first step? Let's begin. 1. The essence of focusing your mind. The human mind is a vast and mysterious space, holding the potential to either elevate or shatter your life. In Stoicism, mastering your mind is seen as the key to unlocking freedom from the chaos of the external world. Can you feel it? The mind isn't just a tool, it's a garden. Each thought is a seed, and it's up to you what you plant. Positive thoughts, such as gratitude, peace, and love, bloom into radiant flowers, creating beauty and calm. But negative thoughts, fear, worry, and regret, are the weeds that block out the light and strangle the vitality of your mental garden. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These simple yet profound words remind us that the only true domain of control lies within us. Life will always be filled with uncertainties, unexpected obstacles, and external noise. But how we respond, how we choose to focus our attention, determines the outcome. Think for a moment about how often you've been pulled away from the present by trivial worries. Maybe you're at work, but your mind drifts to what others might think of you. Or perhaps you're trying to focus on a task, but instead you find yourself scrolling endlessly through social media. The mind, like a river, can sweep us away if we don't learn to guide its flow. But Stoicism doesn't ask us to fight against the current. It invites us to master it. Not through force, but through the conscious choice of where to direct our attention. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." In a world brimming with distractions, the ability to focus on one thing at a time is a quiet act of courage. It takes the strength to say no to what doesn't matter and dedicate your full attention to what truly does. Focus requires making deliberate choices about where you invest your mental energy. This focus is a form of self-discipline, and just like any skill, it can be developed through consistent practice. 2. The power of presence and focus. Picture a day when your to-do list feels endless. If you let your mind spiral into panic, you only add to the chaos. You might feel overwhelmed, unsure where to start. But if you pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do right now to move forward? You begin to create clarity amidst the storm. Focus isn't just an outward action, it's an inner journey. It takes courage to live in the present, to resist the temptation of retreating into past regrets or future anxieties. In fact, Marcus Aurelius reminded us, confine yourself to the present. It sounds simple, yet how often do we lose ourselves in thoughts of what could have been, or what might happen? As you're reading these words, ask yourself, where is my mind right now? Am I truly present? Living in the present doesn't just sharpen your focus, it reveals hidden opportunities in every moment. By focusing on the present, we tap into the power of the now. This is where all action happens, where all progress is made. The past is gone, and the future hasn't yet arrived. But right now, in this very moment, you have the power to make choices that will shape your life. The key to mastering your focus is realizing that your thoughts are within your control. With this realization, you gain the ability to direct your mental energy with intention. When you're present, you stop worrying about what's beyond your control and focus only on what you can act upon. This kind of focused attention is the cornerstone of personal growth and success. 3. Overcoming distractions with Stoic practices. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, distractions are everywhere. From the buzzing of your phone to the constant pressure of deadlines, it's easy to become overwhelmed. But the Stoics offer us guidance on how to overcome distractions and find focus by controlling what is within our power. Epictetus, another great Stoic teacher, famously said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This quote captures the essence of Stoic minimalism, the practice of stripping away what doesn't truly serve us. When you focus on what's essential, you create the mental space to be truly present. This simple principle can help you clear away the distractions that clutter your mind. In practical terms, this means eliminating unnecessary activities or mental chatter. Evaluate what's truly important to you and devote your time and energy to those things. If social media or excessive work tasks are draining your mental energy, make the conscious decision to step back from them. Focus on your well-being and what directly contributes to your goals. When distractions arise, Stoicism teaches us to reframe our thinking. Instead of feeling helpless or overwhelmed, choose to approach distractions with a calm, objective mindset. See them for what they are, temporary interruptions, and redirect your attention back to your current task with renewed clarity. By doing so, you reclaim control over your focus. Building the habit of focus. Mastering focus is not a one-time event. It's a habit that requires ongoing practice. The Stoics believed that by cultivating good habits, we shape our character. And when we shape our character, we shape our life. If you want to live a life of purpose, clarity, and inner peace, you must make focus a habit. Start by setting clear intentions for how you will spend your time. Break your day into manageable segments and commit to focusing solely on the task at hand during each one. This can be as simple as dedicating a block of time to a single task and fully immersing yourself in it without distractions. Practice saying no to everything that isn't essential and give yourself permission to let go of anything that doesn't contribute to your progress. When distractions inevitably arise, don't berate yourself. Instead, acknowledge them with self-compassion and gently bring your attention back to the present. With practice, you'll become better at maintaining focus and creating the mental space necessary to achieve your goals. The Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium taught that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgment of them. In other words, how you respond to distractions is within your control. When your mind starts to wander, gently guide it back to the present moment. The practice of mindfulness, rooted in Stoic teachings, can help you return to your center when you feel your focus slipping away. 5. Stoicism and emotional resilience. One of the most profound aspects of Stoicism is its emphasis on emotional resilience. Stoics believe that emotions arise from our judgments about external events. Therefore, by changing our judgments, we can transform our emotional responses. When you face challenges, it's easy to become consumed by frustration, anger, or fear. But the Stoics teach us that these emotions are not the result of the challenges themselves. They are the result of how we perceive those challenges. By reframing your perspective, you can respond with calm, clarity, and focus. This is the essence of emotional resilience. Remember that emotions are natural, but how we manage them is within our power. By practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, you can gain control over your emotional reactions. This is where true mental strength lies, not in suppressing your emotions, but in understanding them and choosing how to respond. Emotional resilience enables you to stay focused on your goals, no matter what obstacles or emotions arise. When you encounter setbacks or failures, instead of being overcome by frustration, view them as opportunities for growth. Every challenge, no matter how difficult, carries within it a lesson that can make you stronger. Stoicism teaches that adversity is not something to be avoided, but embraced as a powerful teacher on the path to mastery. Sixth conclusion: reclaim your power of focus. In conclusion, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom for reclaiming your power of focus.